To play Merrily We Roll Along, like many of these early keyboard pieces, we're going to start with our hand in a 5-finger position with our thumb on middle C. We have 5 fingers covering 5 notes, C, D, E, F and G. Try to leave your hand in that position for the whole piece. We're going to start this piece with our middle finger, finger 3, and you're best to start by playing the tune slowly at first, right hand only. When you can play it slowly, you can start to speed up the right hand until you can play it at this speed. Playing it over and over again will help you to increase the speed. When it comes to adding the left hand, you need to make sure that you've pressed this button here. This underneath says ACMP, which is short for accompaniment, on and off. And by pressing that button, nothing seems to happen, but there'll be a little notice in the middle of the display panel to show you that the accompaniment has switched itself on. That means when you press the keys down at the bottom of the keyboard, instead of an individual note like this, it makes a chord sound like this. The chords you need for Merrily We Roll Along are C and G. C is the very bottom key on the keyboard. G is the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C and G. You play the chords when you see the letter name in the box above the music. So we start Merrily We Roll Along with a C chord. It's played at the same time as the first note in the right hand. So when we play the E in the right hand with finger 3, we play the C in the left hand at exactly the same time. You can practice that by itself just to get used to how that feels. Then slowly begin to put the melody and the chords together, the right hand and the left hand playing at the same time, slowly like this. Notice that the left hand holds the chord down like that as the right hand is playing the notes of the tune. When the chord has to change, when you see the little G in the box above the music, we move from this chord to this one. To begin with, it doesn't matter what finger you use in the left hand. The fingering in the right hand is more important. It's a good idea, as I said, to hold your finger in the same position for the whole piece. In the left hand, it doesn't really matter. You can use whichever fingers you like for these chords. When we change the G chord then, we get an effect like this. And then back to the C chord. You may find that it takes you a wee while to play as fluently as you would like, but when you do it over and over again, you should eventually be able to play it like this. When you reach that stage, there's one more thing we can add which really completes the music. That is to add the drum kit rhythm. By pressing the start-stop button in the middle of the keyboard, you have a drum backing. It's important to listen to the beat that backing gives you and play in time. You can practice hands separately. Right hand first. It's a good idea to practice the left hand chords along with the rhythm too. You'll notice that when you have the rhythm being played, you don't need to hold down the chords in the left hand. A tap of each chord note is enough. Gradually, as you increase the speed and as you play along with the beat, you may end up with a complete performance that sounds like this.